Hello everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you today? I hope all of you fine. We meet again in our English class with me, Peter Lupiani, SMP Muhammadiyah Kota Padalarang. For our basic competency today, before of all our activities, I want you to pray first. Pray begin. Finish? Okay, let me start. From the last meeting, I just said that study English is so easy. If you want to start to study especially, okay. Our basic competency today is about comparing social function structure of the text and linguistic element of some oral and written personal recount text with giving and receiving information related to the personal experiences in the past, short and simple, according to the context of use. The activity or the material is the 4.11. It is about recount text. From the basic activity 3.11, we conclude that the material is about the written personal of recount text. Okay? This is about recount text. Now, from the picture, what is the recount text? It is a big question. From our before we start to study, you must know what is recount text first. All of you, according to you or in your mind, what is recount text? Who knows? Yes, what is? Okay, that's good, student. Recount text tells the activity. Yes, the activity or the experience in the past. It will talk about something that gone. Something have you done? Yes. Look at the screen first. This is the explanation or the definition of recount text. The simple is recount text is a text which retell events or experiences in the past. Give the point or give the straight line. Retell the event or experiences in the past. Event or experiences in the past. So that activity or that event, yes, it is in the past. According to you, have you the explanation or have you heard about recount text before? What do you think about recount text? Yes, in recount text, you can tell the experience or the event that do or that happened in the past. For our agenda today, our meeting today, we have 4 elements to study first. The first one is definition of recount text. The second one is the generic structure of recount text. The third one is the language features of recounts. And the fourth one This is the sample of recount. Okay, look at the screen first. Recount text. Genre or text type. The text type of recount. There is a purpose, general structure, and also general language features of the recount text. From the first, to explain the first type is purpose. The purpose of recount text is to retell a series of events. So, in this recount text, we just want to explain the activity that we do in the past. Retell the events in a series of events. And for the second type is general structure. The general structure of recount text is one, or for the first, it is orientation. And also, the series of events, sequence time. Yes, for the orientation and series of the event sequence in time, it is kinds of generic structure of recount text. How about the general language features of recount text? There is time word to connect event. So, when we talk about the something or the events that in the past, we must have a time word to connect, make a connection about the event or the series of events of that story. Descriptive language. Descriptive language. Yes, it is about describe. Used to describe the events that in the past. And using past tense. I think all of you know the material that we'll discuss in our class last meeting. It is about past tense, simple past tense. Now you will use that past tense to study recount text. And other general language features, words which tell us where, when, with, whom, or how. It will be explained in recount text. Back to the definition of recount text. The recount text is a text which inform or retell events or experiences in the past that happened to the speaker or to the writer. The purpose of recount text is to inform or to entertain the listener or the reader. The purpose of recount text is to inform, to entertain the listener or the reader. The generic structure. Yes, sometimes there is three generic structure in recount. The first is orientation. Explain about the activity that happened. What is the activity? The series of event. It is the activity that happened in series using time connector to show the connection of several step or several event in that story. And the last is conclusion. When we read the recount text, for the last we will have a recount text. What is the material that discuss, or what is the event that retell in that recount text. look at the language features of recount. This is a material in our Brilliance book. You can see the material in that book for the second semester. Yes, it is about recount. The first language features of recount is focusing on specific participant. So there is specific participant there. And also for the second is using action verb. It is using action verb. For the third, using adverb of time and place. So because of the recount text tells the series or events in the past, of course it will need the adverb of time or place to explain about the events in that recount text. And for the fourth, it is using simple past tense. Sometimes supporting with past continuous tense or perfect tense. So in general, the language features of recount is using simple past tense because this recount text explains the events or the series of events that happened in the past. And the fifth of language features from the recount text is focusing on temporal conjunction. So in this recount text, there is a focus on temporal conjunction to make the connectivity about the series from the events that occur in that recount text. So, from the explanation before, we know that recount text consists of orientation, explain about the events that happened, and also the series of event 1, event 2, or event 3, and also reorientation, or sometimes called by sometimes recount text consists of orientation. Orientation explain about the events or the name of events that happened in the past. And the events, it will be a series of events that happened in the past from the event 1, event 2, or event 3. And also the last, there is reorientation. Reorientation or called by conclusion. It is kinds of part from the recount text. Yes, see? Okay, this is the sample of recount text at the beach. It is the title. And for the first paragraph, it is orientation. My friend and I went to the beach on Saturday, so it's called by orientation. And the second, it is the events. So what is the events? It explain what is the events that or the activity that happened in the past. Okay, let me think first about recount text. When we talk about recount text, we will think that experience that we have experienced in the past. Maybe in holidays? Maybe in your grandmother home, with your family, maybe. Okay, the evaluation. Okay, please analyze the characteristic of this recount text using the LKPD that I said to you that you have. Yes, it is. Yes, it is the evaluation. The text that you will be analyzed is in the Brilliant book at page 115 until 116. Okay? Are you get it, student? Can you do that exercise or the evaluation? Okay, that's very good. I will wait your result of evaluation. You can share or send that the result of activity to my WhatsApp group, to my WhatsApp number. Okay, thank you. For the last, thanks for your attention. I want you to before we close our meeting today, I want you pray first. Pray, begin. Finish? Okay, that's good. That's very good. This is the last of our activity today. Thanks for your attention, student. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.